Yeah, music is supposed to do that. But people, unfortunately, are not open-minded persons nowadays, right? Because they go to a show and they're not going in a good mood to see the band and say, wow, they're awful. They always say, well, they were good, but you know, the singer, this, that.
Well, you know what? In this day and age, someone saying that would be 100% correct. Amorphous, the band that we're touring with right now, they are a great band. And they look like a band on stage. When you see the show later on, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And there's not so much of that left. I mean, I've toured with so many bands over the years, and I can say there are two bands that when I tour with them, I watch more than half their show every night. The first band is Vader, and the second band is now Amorphous, and that's because I'm entertained like hell when I see them. When I'm watching their show, I feel like a fan, and they're giving me what I paid to see. Now, there are a lot of bands, you know, like I said earlier, they've got their jeans and their t-shirts on, and that might work for some people, but I think it doesn't work for the majority of people. That's why KISS is still... Look, here's the thing, it's real simple. So, we have KISS, we have Judas Priest, we have Iron Maiden. These are old fucking bands. But where are the guys that are replacing those guys? They're not around, and that's a shame, and it should be. Where's the next Axl Rose?
I think there are players doing it.
Where's the next Ozzy Osbourne? You know, Ozzy's getting too old to be entertaining people. Who's going to take his place? That guy hasn't shown himself yet. And that's dangerous because that could push this form of music into extinction. When all the old masters are still performing, I mean, I'm not saying that they should break up because they're too old, but I'm just saying, where is the replacement? Where is the next Judas Priest?
Where's the next step for music?
In my opinion, I think, and I think it's happening now, all the shitty bands are going to slowly disappear, and all the bands that should be around will stay around. I mean, look at this, you know, first there was the black metal explosion, all this shit going on in Norway, and, you know, I'm so black metal and grand. Listen, bitch, let me fucking stick you in the middle of Detroit by yourself in the middle of the night, and then you tell me how great and netball you are. It's a lot of bullshit, but, you know, in some places, you've got a kid who picks up the magazine and he reads the shit, and they try and copy. They think, you know, it's cool to burn down churches. No, that's not fucking cool. You don't want someone to come down and burn down your house. You see?
Yeah, but they don't get that far, I think.
I think a lot of people are ignorant. You know, I see it. Look, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show it to you on camera. I've got this. In certain countries, I'm never without it because my skin color is different from yours. And sometimes I walk by and people say something.
They do?
Yeah. One day, someone's going to say the wrong fucking thing to me and I'm going to kill them. I have no doubt. Because people are ignorant. It's, you know, I tour with a lot of black metal bands. And a lot of the people that come to these black metal shows, they think that the bands are Nazis. Now, some bands, I'm not saying they encourage it, but they don't discourage it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, and that's fine and dandy, but I think it's sending out the wrong message to people. And that can cause a lot of problems. You know, sometimes when I'm touring with black metal bands, and then, you know, there's this whole Nazi crew that are coming to the show, they're confused. Because they think, okay, well, I'm a fan of this band, and they're hanging out with this guy, what's going on? So you see, they
so stupid, right?
believe everything that they read. But like I said, it goes both ways. Bands don't encourage it, but they don't discourage it, and I think they should. You know, bands that are not, you know, what their fans think, they should stand up and say, hey, I'm not a Nazi like you. Don't confuse, you know. And I've seen one guy do it. The only guy I've seen it, Roger from Carpathian Forest. Some guy wanted to take a photo with him, and he's doing these Nazi signs, and Roger's screaming at this guy, hey, I'm not a Nazi, I'll take the fucking photo with you, but in the end, the guy just couldn't resist, and Roger ended up not taking the photo. I thought we were going to have to fight. But yeah, it's, you know, people make things more complicated than they should be. And that's because, at the bottom line, people just don't know how to talk to each other. That's all.
What are the bands that you bet on right now?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What are the bands that you bet on right now?
What do you mean by that?
Let's say that there is a lot of bands coming out. Do you think there is a good band?
No, I think they all are shit. Listen, oh, well, you know what? I take that back. In the last 10 years, there is one new band that I think that's absolutely great, and that's Volbeat. Because they've got the songs, they get on stage, they've got the attitude. But for the most part, no, I haven't heard one new band in forever that I can say to myself, this band will do something or will go somewhere. But again, that's all a matter of perspective. A lot of these guys will play the show for 500 people and they think they're the king of the world. I wouldn't be satisfied playing to just 500, 600, 700 people. For me, it's not enough. I want to play in front of everybody, everywhere. But that's just me.
You're here because of Amaral, as you said before.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about the band?
Oh, I like their band, I like their music, but like I said before, most importantly, I like them as people. That's why I'm here, because I like them as people. They're my friends. When I don't feel like listening to them, I just walk out of the building and wait till their show is over. But yeah, I like all the bands, their music on this tour, but even more so, everyone on this tour is just really cool. It's a friendly atmosphere, and that's how everything should be. Unfortunately, it's not all the time. You know, you have some bands that are headliners and they put rules, okay, we're the headliner and you're the opener, so you stay there and we'll stay here. Well, you know what? There was a time when you were that opener. And I'm sure you didn't like it when some asshole came to you and said, I'm the headliner, you're the opener, you stay there. But you know what? People forget real fast.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being so honest with us today.
Thank you for talking to me.
Of course, you're a very important person in the music business.
No, that's not true. Listen, the important people in this world are the people that really make a difference. Musicians are not fucking artists. No matter what they tell you, they're not artists. They're musicians. They're entertainers at most. This is rock and roll. We make music. We're not saving the world. Look, so I'm hanging out with Paul Stanley, and for me, Paul Stanley is a fucking god. So here I am hanging out with Paul Stanley, and I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die right in front of him. So if I'm hanging out with a doctor, and I'm having a heart attack, he's gonna know what to do to save my life. Yeah, that's a fucking god. That's a hero. Not someone, yeah, everything is perspective. And I'm a fan of music and certain musicians like everyone else, but I also know how to put things in perspective. You fucking play guitar, you're not saving the world, you only play guitar, and you entertain me for an hour or so, but that's where it ends. To me, the real heroes are the people that are really dedicating their lives to make life for people like you and I better. Those are the real heroes, not musicians, not entertainers.
Okay.
That's my opinion, that's how I see it. I mean, someone else might see it totally different. But like I said, if I'm sick, only a doctor can put me together. Not some asshole standing on the stage, you know, doing this.
Yeah.
They're only there to entertain me, nothing more.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So let me wish you good luck from
Thank
now
you.
on. Thank you very much for being you.
Thank you for talking to me. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.